Yo, why are we back here again? Another No Kings protest is happening this Saturday. I guess the first one failed and they needed a redo. Freedom doesn't mean you get your way. It means I get to call you out for being this damn ridiculous. The freedom fighters. What I see are cosplayers with Amazon Prime signs and oat milk rage. You scream No Kings while worshiping your favorite influencer like they walk on kombucha. You post resist tyranny from a Starbucks on Wi-Fi wearing $200 sneakers made by child labor overseas. Congratulations, your rebellion comes with a loyalty program. You hate the system. You are the system. You beg the same government that you claim to hate to wipe your ass. Forgive your loans, regulate your neighbor's sneeze, and ban mean tweets, and post that you don't like. That's not rebellion, that's a cry for a participation trophy.
I just want to say that you all look really dumb having another No Kings protest. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I mean, talk about just a bunch of greasy, unemployed communists running around talking about fighting back against fascism, when I can't help but notice how rich and how hypocritical that is. Because who was it again? Which party was the party that called for censorship, that called for politically persecuting opponents, controls the entire mainstream media and all of the narratives, threatens people who doesn't agree with them, and believes it's justified? You know, the people who are like, comply or else, or we should be able to take your freedoms away for the greater good. Yeah, you. Look in the mirror. You are everything you claim to be against. You are the true fascists here.
Meanwhile.
Hey, Donald J., how many kids did you start today? Hey, okay, that's it. How many kids? Can you use these?
Money, yeah, I don't need more of that.
Here you go.
There you go.
There you go. Come on, Donald, take it. Take it, Donald, take
On
it.
the feedback, Donald.
Take it, Donald. It's for you.
Yeah.
And we will shout. We don't care if he never gets out. We say no to his king plan. We won't be subjects for him. For it's 1, 2, 3 times impeach for a would-be king. Everybody. Take Trump out of the White House. Lock him up in a jail. Get him in handcuffs and we will shout.
We're going to tear up the crown.
Yes, there is something going on. The No King protest. I think this is the second time Democrats are putting this out. I don't know the significance of this. They have been doing this every single time they decided to coordinate this again. Trump respond to this whole thing is hilarious. He has deviated the attention to just a single video. They were struggling to cover this. The mainstream media was doing the coverage, reporting, talking about it. Just a single tweet, an AI clip, pull off the stone. Democrats are devastated. Trump posted a video. On that clip, he is on an helicopter and pouring down, I don't know if that was mud or physics. Democrat can't even stop. The meltdown is everywhere on social media. At a certain point, I had to laugh all through because Trump understands how these people operate. Now, for them to focus in covering this topic, they are now talking something different. That single video. So you tell me...
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, my name is Mehdi Hassan. I am a journalist. I am everything Donald Trump loves. I am the Trump trifecta. I'm also a bit of a socialist. But shh, don't tell Stephen Miller. He alarms quite quickly.
Hello, D.C. My name is Jay Brown, and I'm with the Human Rights Campaign, the nation's largest LGBT rights organization in the country. And I'm here today as a proud trans American. I'm here to say this is my country, too. We didn't know anybody trans, we didn't even know the word. But they gave us the love and the support that we needed to thrive, and now I'm a dad with an amazing family of my own. And I gotta tell you, that's what freedom looks like. The freedom to live and to be and to raise our families as we see fit. But this president, he has a darker vision for America. one where our families are told how to parent their children, where our doctors are forced to forego their oaths to do no harm, where they're cutting billions of dollars from HIV prevention and treatment. They're banning our books. They're firing teachers who use a student's nickname. And they're firing workers who put a pride flag on their desk. But we're all here because we believe in a better America.
You know, it's like one is watching comedy. This rally was a massive flop. Like, this is the highest low energy rally I've seen in a long time. When I see them coming out to say ridiculous things like this, I really wonder. So the essence they organize this is to
out here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I ended up running into a No Kings protest right outside of Midnight Diner. Right now, the chant that the crowd is saying is, hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. We accidentally ran into this protest, but here we are. We're trying to get out, friends, and the people are out here in droves. They are not playing. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Take a look.
You know, there is something I noticed. The number of people they expected to show up during this rally, they didn't actually see that at the end of the day. Yeah, and to me, it's just a freak show. Yes, low energy. That is just how I can describe it. You know, they attempted this a second time thinking things might actually be the way they wanted. But when you look at what they're doing here, to me, it's just to ignore. Trump's response was actually the best. You know, seeing the mainstream media taking up to report on this was something. I expected that they were singing this like a song. But Trump just came in from nowhere with a single tweet and changed the narrative.
Yeah, I've been talking to some of the people who turned out in smaller cities and towns from coast to coast because obviously, you know, for very natural reasons here on television and also on social media, we focus on some of the big crowds in some of the big cities. You know, we've had those television news helicopter images today from cities like Boston and Los Angeles. But we are also seeing this in so many other hundreds of towns, you know. Of course, the organizers had said they expected this in more than 2,500 locations. We'll see what the final count ends up being. Seeing people telling their own stories, posting their own photos and videos to social media, and making sure that their hamlets and villages and towns are represented. You know, and some of these, you know, places I'm going to name, they're not that small. You know, they're significant cities, but they're usually not covered on, you know, on the national news. You know, the Bismarck, North Dakotas, the Plano, Texas. You know, Hammond, Louisiana, the Villages, Florida, Charleston, West Virginia. In some cases, some pretty red parts of the country. In other cases, in purple.
Yes, you know. The essence these people put out these shows is just to maybe bring their people a little closer, maybe to see if they have one voice. Yeah, because of the midterm elections. This is what these people are struggling to do. Democrats realize they are falling behind. You have the government shut down. You cannot wait. This is coming, and you know, I have always known this. During the first Trump administration, we had these demonstrations everywhere. So seeing these people coming with this is no surprise to me. I'm going to end here. Please share the video as of the short clips. That is for the YT algorithm. Thank you and God bless you.
Let's be perfectly clear. There was indeed one party that radicalized today's young men, and it was yours, madam. It was yours. It was yours who blamed them for literally everything. How dare you? How dare you?
Antifa is just short for anti-fascist. It's not a club you can join. There are no membership dues, but they have matching signs. Okay, well, I guess we better round up the...
Have to cancel the next election.
You're not funding ours.
I think that we should have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us. It's like
History.
Point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic. He even gets an off.
If the Democrats shut down the government, Donald Trump takes advantage of the situation and begins to, I don't know, trim programs Democrats care about.
Because how many times somebody asks
for?
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American...
Give interviews, I don't do that.
J.D. Vance should be the next president of the United States.
happening at the moment.
Yeah.
President Obama.
Is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one.
Look, there are certain rules of free speech that we must all abide by. But in case anyone needs a refresher, we're going to go over the rules again.
He does not have a right to have a television show.
To spreading lies.
Somebody to get up there, not
all the same people that are in these polite...
Disagree with what Gavin Newsom said that he doesn't...
Dave Chappelle.
Without of interest.
If you're an American who is considering